glad to see another living soul. The mill now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more. I would appreciate it if you could... Reach Clearfell. Find the miller.
Clearfell could be in danger. I'd best hurry.
Something. There we go. A sheep. That's for a shield. Okay.
Steel yourself!
And another one. This is better what I got. Let's maintain armor. Has no energy to it, but I don't know, I might keep the one I got. It's a little bit of magical energy. Okay, so I can't go there yet. Wants me to equip him. I mean, that is a huge shield, though.
Now this might be just what I need.
Where are the ways? So just like a little bitty sheet. Okay. So this goes anywhere. I don't feel like I want it on square.
What power?
Power.
victory. Feel my wrath!
Let's see, that shield's not for me. Does feel nice. I'll be there in a second. Looking around.
Is that you?
They did it.
Stay back! Don't do this! Dodge this! Sorry, Brannock. It was me, or you.
And I chose my better than nothing. Or did you want to wear armor? So
Well done. Please come inside.
and I am. I can switch. That was not my region.
Father, you're alive.
Where have you been, lad? I've been worried sick. I looked for you everywhere after those soldiers came for you, but when I found neither hide nor hair, I had to believe, well, it's a good thing you managed to escape the Count's justice. Let's just say that. It seems the first ones have graced us with fortune. We could sorely use your strength in these dark times.
Here's a skill gem, so This is where I get confused.
There's a beast of particular dark power stalking us out in the felling. It moves unseen under the dirt and attacks without warning. We can't leave the walls to find food, and I've been unable to... Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer, as Finn calls it, we'd be indebted to you.
The Count must die for what he has done to us.
Engraved skill gem.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these indicators when their stun meter is almost full. Use Bone Shatter to stun them instantly and deal a high damage explosion around the target. While Bone Shatter is equipped, Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemies. After a few seconds, the ground explodes with an aftershock, dealing a large amount of damage. Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemies. After a few seconds, the ground explodes with an aftershock, dealing a large amount of damage. While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these indicators when their stun meter is almost full.
So it actually tells you what chests are around. Did I miss a chest back there?
Oi, it's you! You're Renly's foundling, but, Renly's son, aren't you? Good to finally meet you. I am Finn, and I shall be your humble provider of useful and diverse...
So, yeah, invite him back.
Later.
Actually, hold up.
Who knows what prizes await? Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but cheers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to get a straight gold now. I'm broke shit.
Later.
Welcome to the Camp of the Lost. I know you and I never met in the village, but Renly has been sick with worry about you since he got here. This is the first good news he's had. You must have heard the rumors in the village. All this began the night Count Gino took his most loyal men into the Grillwood. That's when his growing madness began. Something happened out there. Please, I beg of you, travel to the forest and begin your search. There must be. I fear that our land's sickness will only deepen and...
We will survive this. I swear it.
Oh yeah, whatever stuff I had in the last games I could transfer over or what? Or do this in here? May not be up yet due to server reboot. This isn't up. Shop is good. that. Ah. Okay, it's just not gonna go away. Okay.
Dodge this!
So it's literally the same. Look at my skills. Hmm. So it's not a combo. Hold up. Holding down the skill input allows you to change the direction. Okay. Okay, so I guess they gotta have a little yellow thing over their head for it.
I have received reports of a number of villagers hiding at the Clearfell logging site. Travel there and convey my order to return. Anyone refusing my authority should be considered a traitor and a criminal.
Cower!
Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows.
Might as well. I wonder if you can just is 2. I love how you can cancel out to other attacks. That's cool. Trying to pick up stuff.
No mana.
That's fine. That's fine. I have to go back to...
Sleep in ice, wake in snow. Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep in ice.
I just want to hear this chick talk.
Sleep, my pretties, as you grow. Sleep, my pretties.
Combos are nice. Increase the melee damage, or let's go in strength. Increase melee. Increase fire damage. Oh yeah, because he is going to be doing fire damage. I think this is the type of boss.
Need mana.
I am frozen. That's just fast.
Hammer and anvil. satchel is full.
And that's when I remembered, oh yeah, I was doing a quest. I'll be back. You sell anything, Mr.
Why?
Do
Deal. Till next time.
What does it exactly do? Use to crush it and... Okay. Find the mud burrow. So boss is not the one we're looking for.
Come back.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, indeed. Hold on. Cut it up. Oh, there's the mud burrow.
This lair, how deep does it go?
Poison. Awesome. Finally get into enemies. Forget, how did he get onto the second one? Oh, you just put it there. Cool. Cool. Okay. I don't know about that being a triangle.
Feel my wrath!
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Hammer and anvil!
Ooh, we finally have armor. Replacement, sure. Let's go sell this crap. See, people got stuff. I want stuff. I need stuff. Oh, wow. Can I flip it around? Spiders, I know a friend who would not like that. I thought the game said I got 300 points, did it not? Does it not go to this? Yeah, the game's supposed to say they had 300 points, so where's those 300 points? Oh, okay. I feel like I need to list these eventually. Okay, I don't want this one. I know I got points. I'm supposed to give you points. Oh well. Some people got their shit, it's just some people don't.
Hey,
You take this, take this, that. Just both of these, don't need it. I'm trying to think of, cause what's that? There's those 3 slots in the middle there.
later.
So remember in the first one, there's multiple potions.
You'll break.
I just got slow. More damage. Note to anybody else, I am not a professional builder of PoE. So I will probably eventually start building wrong.
Corruption has twisted it
Oh, this boss. I heard about this boss. Difficult. I can beat it though. I was just trying to learn it. about the tail? What about the tail? So the tail must be there you go. This shiesty shit. Poison. Really?
Shadow!
Body is kind of pulled back. Stop it, poison.
A horrific task, but to protect Clearfell, I'll do it again.
That was a fight. Ooh, increased stun build-up. Let's go. Increased physical damage. Let's go again. Yep. There's a magic item to a rare item. Maybe. Yeah, whatever. Got a better flask now. Pretty sure yellow's rare, right? And blue is magic, I believe.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, Rolling Slam strikes twice and can be redirected as you move. While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these indicators. Rolling Slam strikes twice and can be redirected.
So I got all
Rolling Slam.
Just wait. Greatest skill gem or level in existing gems level 2. Okay. So
Rolling Slam strikes twice and can be redirected as you move.
that's nice. Okay, I can use the bathroom. You know what? I thought about looking back my account with my magic was like a little energy shield. So little. I mean, I don't know. With warrior, maybe I should just stick with straight armor.
Why, look, it's our local. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but cheers. Bye then.
Is there a sort button?
Oh, finally! Took down the Devourer, did you? Oh, that's incredible! This is the first real success we've had against the darkness. We can breathe a bit easier now. Perhaps even go out and gather food. Now, this won't cover our debt to you, not nearly. But take it as thanks.
Support gems.
If you find a find out
I like that one, but I don't want to spend money on the little stuff. Really don't. I spend a little bit of money on because I need armor gloves.
go well.
That guy looks sick.
What do we got? Might make good scrap. Stick to the cairns.
Oh, if it says crossblades on that, maybe. Fire infusion. Bleeding. There's a rage though. So that's so good. You don't know what it is. You just. What is this? Tell me what it is. Rage grants 1% damage per rage gain to an extent of 30. Use run rage every 0 This sounds pretty good, not going to lie. It's just the question is, do I want fire infusion or do I want rage first? I kind of want both. Kinda want both. I'll take rage. Oh, just automatically goes to that. Okay. Notable chest. I feel like I need to go back. But there is no way back. What else does this one move does? Some moves in effect. Slows enemies.
Feel my wrath! Need mana.
Oh shit.
The Growlwood has changed, and not for the better.
There's no invoice.
Hammer and anvil!
Waypoint. Mission.
I remember this place.
The hooded one.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, those condemned to hang from these branches are to be left until their hearts no longer beat, their lungs no longer fill with air, and their flesh is no longer warm. In death, you are not forgiven. Your souls will remain trapped here by this ancient maw of malign.
What happened here? This shade, is it still alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his rope. The ancient runes that imbue the Count's blade created the binding. And only ancient runes. There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust, where the weapons and armor of countless Ezamites still remain. We call it the Red Veil. You should search the area. There may still be power in some of those centuries. Renly will know how to forge them. Bring the runes to him, and then I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
Or the power of NPC will. So we gotta find the red veil. There's some stuff around here to find. I would have grown up a lot sooner. Where are we going? Where are we going?
My strength grows.
With a regular class. Oh, so when I take out my hammer, my magic shield goes away. Interesting. It does the work it needs to do.
The very ground turns against me.
Yikes. I'll do it again. Yikes. I had a feeling it was a boss once I saw the rain.
Destruction! This can't go on.
evasion on that.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these indicators.
I like it a lot. Okay. Explosion. Just seemed the holding button just got more control. You don't. That's a red bell. So there's a rare boss encounter. I must be careful. Which one did I take out? I wish I would tell you that.
Dodge this!
That's special. I don't know what's in here, but I kind of want to go on it. This had where I'm supposed to go next, I'm assuming. Because that's what it looks like it's supposed to. Probably so. Definitely Diablo.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Harry.
Bye then.
I will keep some notes because I kind of want to make a ranger. Saw a little bit with the warrior. The warrior feels nice. What's I doing? X. I saw something here. Oh no! So my stuff is already here, but oh no! Oh no! Can't use any of it. Yikes. But you know what's not here though? My points. I kinda want my points. I swear that gives 300 points off the rip. I don't see them. So, get the red veil over there. So maybe another boss somewhere in this one. That's what I'm really moving around. Say that partially special, but you're dead. Go to Red Veil. Oh wait, so section over here I haven't been. Then we'll go for something.
Hammer and anvil!
I'm just gonna say this can't be when there's enemies. Belt. Better than nothing. red veil it is.
These were not my ancestors, but I still respect their valor.
Yeah. So let's smash their skulls in. Y'all doing a lot of damage there. Hold on.
Ominous, but it might hold the wounds I seek. They still defend their land, even after all this time.
Yeah, 6 cold damage or 6%. I don't think any of my stuff has slots yet, so I can't even do anything with it. Yeah, can't do nothing with it.
Hammer and anvil!
Not bad, but I'll keep the resistance. Just got hit with fucking lightning. God, I wish there was mounts.
Hammer and anvil!
Rangers gotta go. Too goddamn much. Can we see the other skills before we even go? No. see a way to see him. Unless you touch one of those stones. Be another attribute. There's gotta be a way to see him. Maybe we just don't. I just noticed that slot open up. What the hell is that slot for? Is that for the rooms? Oh, no, it's for weapon or armor from rooms. But what goes here? I need to know.
Dodge this!
No amulets go up there, never mind. Life generating second increase spell damage and cold resistance. Yes, equipped because we have nothing. That's just so.
Spirits in the trees be damned.
Oh, was you saying
Spirits in the trees be damned. You actually entered the Red Veil and survived. Every Ogham kid knows, if you step 1 foot in there, you'll be skewered and eaten. Well, those kids that are lucky enough to have a mother, that is. Oh, shite. No offense. I was talking about me, not you. How rusted is the gear? Any of it salvageable? Worth anything? Not bad. Bye then. Tired of the slaughter yet?
Again. Yeah, I ain't got that much gold. These are expensive.
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek.
Hammer and anvil!
button in. Well then, good stuff. This is 45. This is cute. Better choice. Better decisions.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Why look?
Kind of tried the mercenary too.
Sure, I'll take it off your hands. Remember us when you're famous, eh?
Ominous, but it might hold the runes I seek. Hammer and anvil! Need mana!
Hello. I had to get groceries for a second. Look at that coffee. Yeah. Finally need a mana flask. Forget about that thing.
Hammer and anvil!
Okay, can I just put the support gem on my mace? I guess not. I guess it can only go on. Wait. Where did my one? Let's see. And where did my one-handed just go? Like, what the fuck? Where did it go? And there it is again. Okay, I have to make sure it's still there.
The last one. Hammer and anvil!
Oh, this is a boss. Okay, y'all getting all this fight together. Me too. This isn't your fight. What are you doing?
Go with honor. There is nothing left to defend.
Sweet.
My satchel is full.
Ah, sure, I'll take it off your hands.
Right, use it.
Not bad. Farewell, hero.
Pretty good.
Shadow!
Chainmail, didn't see that before. Chainmail, I think I heard that before. Oh, this is a hybrid between defense and evasion. What if you still get more if you identify it first? We're about to find out.
Why,
So regularly, 73. If you identify it, 174. Okay, so
deal.
get more. So I'm just not gonna waste my identity for it.
Sure, I'll take it off your hands. Farewell, hero.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters hold down the button for perfect strike to charge a powerful swing. If you release at exactly the right moment, you will hit with a high damage explosion that always ignites enemies. On impact, Molten Blast will explode and fling shrapnel projectiles forwards. On impact, Molten Blast will explode. Hold down the button for Resonating Shield to repeatedly beat your shield. It will release damaging shockwaves that break enemy armor. While using this skill, you will block all blockable hits. Hold down the button for Resonating Shield to Earth Shatter is a slam that creates a spike of rock. Leap Slam is useful for closing in on enemies and stunning them. It is even more effective against enemies with broken armor. Use Shield Wall to ram your shield into the ground, creating a wall of rock. The rocks will explode if slammed. Using Armor Breaker repeatedly against enemies will break their armor, allowing you to deal more physical damage. Look out for this symbol to see which enemies have high armor. There are many other skills that have additional effects on monsters if their armor is broken. Using Armor Breaker, Infernal Cry puts a debuff on enemies that makes them explode when they die. It also increases the damage of your next attack. The more enemies around you, the larger the boost. Shockwave Totem repeatedly thumps the ground, dealing area damage. It causes an extra shockwave from any jagged ground it hits. Shield Charge is best used for stunning a small group of enemies. This skill does more damage and thus more stun, based on the armor value of your shield. Sunder causes enemies to erupt with shockwaves. If you hit an enemy with broken armor, Sunder guarantees a critical hit. Volcanic Fissure damages enemies and creates smoldering cracks in the earth. If you use another slam skill on the cracks, they will erupt with aftershock explosions. Seismic Cry damages and knocks back enemies. If it hits an enemy that has been stunned, your next slam attack will be empowered with an aftershock. If you have endurance charges, Seismic Cry will consume them to stack more empowered attacks. Seismic Cry damages and knocks back enemies. If it hits an enemy that has been stunned, your next slam attack will be empowered with an aftershock. Stampede leaves jagged ground in your path. It finishes with a Hold down the button for supercharged slam to charge up a massive swing. The longer you hold, the more damage it will deal and the more aftershocks. Stampede leaves jagged ground in your path. It finishes with a massive slam that causes all jagged ground. The Ancestral Warrior Totem will attack for you, using mace skills that you have socketed into it. You can socket skills to the Ancestral Warrior Totem in the Skill Gem menu. Hammer of the Gods calls down a giant hammer to crush your enemies. After a delay, the hammer will slam into the ground and deal massive damage based on your weapon. Hammer of the Gods calls down a giant hammer to crush your enemies. Flame Wall, armor-piercing rounds can break enemy armor. Look out, fragmentation rounds. Armor-piercing rounds can break enemy armor. Look out for this symbol that indicates an fragmentation rounds pierce through enemies. Frozen enemies will shatter in an icy explosion. This is an ammo skill. Use it to charge your bolts, then use basic attack to fire. Permafrost bolts shatter on impact, hitting enemies behind the target. This attack is very effective at freezing enemies. This is an ammo skill. Use it to change your bolts, then use basic attack to fire. Explosive grenades have a long fuse, but deal devastating damage if you can catch enemies in the blast. Explosive grenades have a long fuse, but deal devastating damage if you can catch enemies in the blast. High-velocity rounds pierce through enemies and deal bonus damage to monsters with broken armor. Look out for this symbol that indicates an enemy's armor is broken. High-velocity rounds pierce through enemies and deal bonus damage to monsters with broken armor. Bolts from incendiary shot shatter on impact, also hitting enemies behind the target. This attack can ignite enemies. Bolts from incendiary shot shatter on impact. Flash grenades can blind and stun enemies. Be careful, because they can also blind allies. Blinded targets are less accurate and easier to hit. Ice shard. On hit, galvanic shards create arcs of lightning which are effective at shocking enemies. Shocked enemies take more damage. You can reload manually by using this skill again.
It's the elemental shooter.
On hit, galvanic shards create arcs of lightning which are effective at shocking enemies. Shocked enemies take more damage. You can reload manually by using this skill again. Ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice that explode when enemies step on them. You can reload manually by using this skill again. Rapid shot heats up your crossbow as you continue to shoot, dealing more damage the hotter it gets. Grenades also gain extra damage from heat. Gas grenades create a flammable poison cloud that deals chaos damage and poisons enemies. Ignite effects and detonator skills will set the cloud aflame, causing a fiery explosion. Gas grenades create a flammable poison. Explosive shot can be used to detonate grenades before their fuse is expired. It can also detonate effects such as oil and gas clouds. Glacial bolts create walls of ice. These ice crystals will explode if they take enough damage or are pushed hard enough. Glacial bolt. Ripwire baluster is an emplacement that can tether enemies to the ground. Use this to slow your foes. Ripwire baluster is an emplacement that can tether enemies to the ground. Use this to slow your... Voltaic grenade lets out an electrocuting blast, potentially paralyzing enemies it hits. Artillery baluster is an emplacement that launches long-range heavy bolts at your enemies. It won't fire if its target is too close. Storm blast bolts stick into the ground. They can be detonated to create lightning explosions. Use a detonating skill like Explosive Grenade to set them off. Storm Blast bolts stick into the ground. Oil grenades cover everything in flammable oil, slowing enemies and reducing their fire resistance. Ignite effects and detonator skills will set the oil aflame. The damage will be based on the ignite you inflict. If your crossbow has already been heated up by rapid shot, then the oil grenades will be ignited as soon as they leave the barrel. Oil grenades cover. Shock burst rounds explode if they hit a shocked enemy. You can reload manually by using this skill again. Shock burst rounds explode if they hit a shocked enemy. Hailstorm bolts accumulate over time, even when they aren't loaded. Firing this skill launches all accumulated bolts at once. Hailstorm bolts accumulate over time, even when they aren't loaded. Firing this skill launches all accumulated bolts at once. Emergency Reload instantly reloads your equipped crossbow skill and empowers your next salvo of bolts with more damage. This skill has a long cooldown, so save it for when you need it. Plasma Blast takes a long time to charge, but deals devastating amounts of damage. It pierces through all enemies and will explode if it hits terrain. Plasma Blast. Siege Cascade fires a bolt at each enemy in the target area. The bolts rain down, burrow into the ground, and explode. Siege Cascade. Cluster grenades spit out multiple smaller grenades when they explode. Cluster grenades spit out multiple smaller grenades. Falling Thunder is a lightning area attack. Monsters that die while infected with contagion will spread the infection to nearby enemies. Use Escape Shot to jump backwards and shoot an explosion of ice. This Poison Burst Arrow explodes to cover enemies in poison. You can only have one stack of poison on each enemy, so there is no reason to hit enemies multiple times with this skill, except to refresh the timer. Poison Burst Arrow explodes to cover enemies in poison. You can only have one stack of poison on each enemy, so there is no reason to hit enemies multiple times with this skill, except to refresh the timer. Use Escape Shot to jump backwards and shoot an explosion of ice. This skill is very effective for freezing enemies, but deals low damage. Lightning Arrow chains lightning to multiple nearby targets. Lightning damage has a chance to shock enemies. Shocked enemies take more damage. Lightning Arrow chains lightning to multiple nearby targets. Lightning damage has a chance to shock enemies. Shocked enemies take more damage. Lightning rods stick into the ground after impact. Any chaining lightning skill, such as Lightning Arrow, can hit these rods and cause them to explode again. A short time after a Stormcaller arrow hits a target, a bolt of lightning strikes the enemy with a high chance to shock. Vine Arrow slows nearby enemies with poisonous vines. Using other poison skills on the vine will transfer the poison damage to all enemies held by it.
That's cool.
Vine Arrow slows nearby enemies. Hold down the button for Snipe to charge up a powerful arrow. If you release at exactly the right moment, the arrow will deal a guaranteed critical hit. Barrage empowers your next attack to fire multiple times. If you have frenzy charges, this skill will consume them for additional repeats. Barrage empowers your Toxic Growth fires a volley of poisonous pustules that explode after a delay. If you strike the pustules with other poisoning attacks, the explosions will be faster and more violent.
Good.
Toxic Growth fires. Freezing Salvo passively accumulates icy missiles. Using the skill fires all stored missiles at once.
Oh, that's cool.
Freezing Salvo passively accumulates icy missiles. Using the skill fires all stored missiles at once. Use Electrocuting Arrow to leap over an enemy and fire a lightning projectile into them. Hitting this enemy with enough lightning damage will electrocute them, paralyzing them for a time. Use electrocuting arrow to leap over an enemy and fire a lightning projectile into them. Gas arrow leaves a toxic cloud that poisons enemies. The cloud is flammable. Any igniting effect or detonating skill, such as detonating arrow, will cause a fiery explosion.
So it seems that we're...
Gas arrow leaves a toxic cloud. Sniper's mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to your next critical hit. If you do score a critical hit on the marked enemy, you also gain a frenzy charge. Frenzy charges can be used to enhance some other skills. Sniper's mark will make an enemy... Voltaic mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to being shocked. When the marked target dies, a lightning nova erupts from their corpse. Voltaic mark. Sniper's mark will make an enemy more vulnerable to your next critical hit. Hold down the button for detonating arrow to charge up a powerful shot. At full charge, the arrow will explode on impact. This explosion will detonate flammable targets such as the cloud from the gas arrow skill. Hold down the button. Ice shot fires a chilling arrow that releases a burst of ice shards when it hits an enemy. Ice shot fires a chilling arrow that releases... Rain of arrows launches a volley that continues to fall for some time. If you have frenzy charges, the skill will consume them to launch an even longer volley. Rain of arrows. Tornado shot whips up a tornado where it lands, damaging and slowing enemies. Projectiles you shoot into the tornado are split up and spat out. Tornado shot whips up a tornado where it lands, damaging. Shock chain arrow will hone in on shocked enemies. Upon hitting one, a shockwave will be released and a lightning beam will chain to another target. This chain can continue as long as there are more shocked monsters to target.
That's cool.
Magnetic salvo. Spiral volley spins around while firing a volley of arrows in all directions, aiming at enemies if possible. If you have any frenzy charges, spiral volley will consume them to deal more damage and chain to enemies. Spiral volley spins around while firing a volley of arrows in all directions. Magnetic salvo targets every lightning rod stuck into enemies or terrain from your other skills and fires a lobbed shot at each of them. The rods will explode for massive damage. Magnetic salvo targets every lightning rod stuck into enemies or... Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemies. After a few seconds, while Bone Shatter is equipped...
Okay, I forgot.
While using Armor Breaker.
Armor break. Actually, this way. I'm gonna go eat. So, be back when I can. I'd say this true. We had a nice little duration.